With 79% and more of North Americans on Facebook and spending an average of 5.6 hours every day on social media, can your dealership move more metal using social media marketing? The answer is a huge, resounding yes, and in this video, I want to show you how. Hi, my name's Mike with Turbo Marketing. I don't think a day goes by where we don't get a dealer asking us if you can really sell more cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs by investing time and energy nurturing social media channels. I understand the question. You're already spending 12 hours a day at the dealership, managing people, technology, problems, customers, incentives, and financing, all that while trying to increase your sales. Time is a luxury you don't have. You need results. Traditional medias are just not giving you the traction they used to. Search engine marketing is now costing an arm and a leg because every one of your competitors is bidding for the same automotive-related keywords. Now, to make matters worse, every time you try to have a conversation about tackling social media marketing, there always seems to be a new platform rising in popularity while another one is dying. Where should you put your efforts and resources to make sure you're not missing the boat? All you want to do is sell more vehicles, so what should you do? Obviously, we're not going to be able to discuss at length and at depth all the countless possibilities of social media marketing for car dealers, but I do want to bring you on a quick journey that will hopefully provide you with a bird's eye view of the plan you should thrive to have in place over the next 30 days. At the end of the video, you should have a pretty clear vision of how everything connects and works together. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is identify on which platforms you want to be active. The big ones for car dealers are YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. YouTube is perfect for short and long form videos. Instagram is perfect for pictures and short videos called stories. LinkedIn is ideal to reach professionals. Twitter is for whatever you want to say with 140 characters or less, and Facebook is your community and where you should put the most of your efforts. Next thing you'll want to do is to create a schedule for each of your social media platforms. In other words, you'll need to define what you'll be posting and how often. Three keys are quality, consistency, and predictability. Now, quality. The world we live in today is not one where there's a lack of information, right? It's one where there's an overabundance of it. Initially, you shouldn't worry too much about producing new content. You should first focus on curating quality, existing articles and videos you find on the web that can make the buying process of potential prospects more pleasant. Find articles that will educate your followers on safety on the roads, how to maintain a good credit score, tips to save money while maintaining a vehicle in tip-top shape, financing versus leasing, how to get more for their trade, or favorable articles or videos you'll find featuring your models. This strategy will position your dealership as the go-to people for everything automotive. Your goal is to find and post such valuable content that everybody who owns a vehicle in town wants to be one of your followers because the quality of your content makes their ownership experience more cost-effective and enjoyable. Now that you're curating content every day, you can add to the mix life-inspiring quotes, blog posts from your dealership, pictures and video of testimonials from customers taking their delivery of their vehicle, and sprinkle the whole thing with a few promotional items. The recipe you want to follow is the 9-1-1 rule, which stands for 9 pieces of curated content, 1 piece of content, and 1 piece of promotional content. If you follow this recipe, your followers won't mind the occasional sales pitch. Consistency. When thinking about your social media channels, imagine yourself as a director in a radio or TV station. You wouldn't want listeners or viewers to tune into your station and hear nothing or just see the colored bars, right? Unfortunately, many times when we visit dealers' Facebook pages and look through their news feed, we see periods of activity where there are numerous posts in a week and other periods where there's no activity for multiple days in a row. That cannot happen. Keep in mind that the life expectancy of a post in a prospect's news feed is measured in minutes on Twitter and measured in a few short hours on Facebook. So a few days of inactivity on your channels is obviously a big no-no. A good rule of thumb is to post at least once a day, ideally twice. And remember that the more often you will curate educational content, the more often you'll have the privilege of posting promotional stuff. Predictability. If you've ever followed any TV series on the big networks or new streaming sites like Netflix, you probably know exactly on which day and time the next episode will be playing. Imagine tuning in for the next America's Got Talent or Game of Thrones to find out they've switched the schedule on you or simply decided to skip a week. How loyal would you be to the show if they did that to you on a regular basis? Well, it's the same thing with your fans and followers on social media. If you want to grow your audience and get people to tune in, you have to be predictable. If you start featuring a pre-owned model each Tuesday afternoon on YouTube or through a Facebook Live video, stick to it. If you record a podcast where you break down your manufacturer's incentive for the month, make sure you always release it on the same date. If you review a new model every Saturday for your LinkedIn followers, make sure every Saturday morning your video or article is posted. Predictability is the key to virality. It's how you're going to get your followers to tune in more often and share your content with their friends. If you talk to more people, you will sell more cars. Every dealer tells us the same thing. We have great vehicles and a strong sales team. If I could just talk to more people, I would sell more cars. People are on social media. That's where you're going to talk to more people. Check any narcissistic tactics at the door and be informative and social. You are the automotive authority in town, so use your knowledge to educate people about everything related to that space. Own it. Once you've gone through the process of perfecting your voice on social media, simply share with the members of your team your experience so they can follow in your footsteps.